At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. So this is good, Virgos, because this means that if you had any suspicion about somebody, or you were feeling like someone was not being completely honest, we know now that that is not the case. We have the Four of Wands reversed in your past. This is talking about you realizing that a situation is not something that's going to move forward, or because of this energy, maybe you thought someone was being really shady and sneaky, and so you're kind of giving up hope on them. But now that we're knowing this, we'll see what happens. But we do have the Judgment card reversed here in your primary position, and this talks about not ready to make a decision. You're not ready to either renew something or finalize something. It's on the brink, though. There's this culminating effect here that it's almost like you thought something was going on, but now you're realizing that there's not, and you're needing to make some sort of final decision or judgment about it, but you're just not ready yet. It is definitely about love. Could be with a Gemini. This is a Gemini card, but it's a head or heart decision. So in your love life, Virgos, whether you're single or in a relationship, there's this looming decision that needs to be made. And it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be bad at all, but there's some energies here that talk about frustration, okay? The good news is you're going to feel victorious, or at least you're going to feel like you have the power. You're going to feel in control of your emotions and feel like you're making the right decisions or the right moves, and it feels good. And there's equality here too, crowning you. So maybe you're realizing that what you're needing in a relationship, or what you're needing from your partner, is reciprocity. You need someone to give to you like you give to them. You're really needing that, Virgos. In terms of your future, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this could talk about not getting a job, or somebody that you were hoping something would start off with. This could talk about losing a job too, potentially with an earth sign, another earth sign, or you're just scaling back your amount of work, maybe to focus on love. This is going to kind of be a short weekly reading, Virgos. I'm sorry, but it's pretty straightforward. We have the King of Pentacles here. This is how you feel about the situation. You are not how you're feeling about your love life. You're feeling like you know what you want, but it's almost as if you are frustrated because you can't direct that energy at anybody. You want a certain type of love life. You want to be able to make a decision. You want reciprocity. You want to feel victorious. You're feeling in control, but it's almost as if there's nobody to help you make that decision because there's not a partner on the horizon. Or your partner is off doing their own thing and you're like, hey, we need to talk. We need to get this figured out. We need to get this settled. So I'm getting this weird feeling that you're like missing this key component that you want. And so you're kind of, your defenses might be up, and that's how your partner, if you do have a partner, that's how they're seeing you. They're like needing you to calm down about where things are going and what's going on. And you're like, no, we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out. But you're afraid to take that conversation to such a strong level because you're afraid it's going to cause them to leave, when it's not necessarily the case, but that's a fear that you have. You don't want to sit, you're afraid to say something because you're afraid it's going to cause something. But you got to be true to yourself, Virgos. You got to be true to yourself. If you're wanting love, if you're ready for it and something's not working out and you're wanting new prospects, then you got to make that happen. You need to be out and about, and you got to be meeting people and not be afraid to say what's on your mind. I mean, forget, if they're not going to be subscribing to what you have to say, then forget them. Get out of here. Or you can come to some agreement to disagree, but you can't, you have to be yourself and say what you want, say what you need, say what you're doing, and just be completely comfortable with yourself. Otherwise, your partner's going to pick up on awkwardness, and, you know, then your defenses are going to go up. Now, in your outcome, we have the Six of Cups reversed. So this is talking about somebody from the past not coming back, or you're realizing that even though sneaky behavior wasn't going on, it's something that's not going to come to fruition. But you're still not ready to make a final judgment about it yet, though, Virgos. Okay. Work, work, work. 8, 8, 8 in the Sun reversed. What's at the bottom of the deck is this. So there's definitely no sneaky behavior going on. This is somebody you can definitely trust. Work is the name of the game this week, though, Virgos. Put your head down and work. Focus on work, focus on work, focus on work. Also, focus on getting out of your head. Don't feel trapped. When that happens, it's because you're doing it to yourself. You need to realize that. So try not to be so worried about stuff and just work and make yourself available. But stand your ground. The Sun card, you're really losing faith in this future and this hope of love. Don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. You got to make yourself available. You got to go out and have fun, but you got to stay on your ground. Okay. All right, Virgos, that's it. I hope you enjoyed your weekly reading. Be sure to watch your 6-month love overview, and I will see you next week. All right, bye.